Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. For access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, I fixed my mic. Thanks for pointing out the issues with it. So I just recorded the whole video and I'm going to record another one because things are clearly drastically changing. So we had some news after hours of the potential attack on a base. Then it came out that it might have just been a drill at the base. And then it came out, no, clearly 6 missiles or whatever were shot at the base. Iran is claiming it, Iran. And now we are testing key support. So what is our key support? It's down at 319.98 and 319.69, and here we are. This is a pretty big dump for after hours right now. And we're obviously going to have to see where we stand at the open tomorrow. And we're going to have to see what does big volume do once the bell rings, what's real volume doing, because obviously right now this is not real volume. And what I mean by that is the average 5-minute volume for trading today was roughly around 170,000 shares per 5 minutes. And on this huge candlestick, we're looking at 150,000 shares. So this is the average when there's real dollar volume. And this is what happens when it's extremely illiquid and there's that much dollar volume. So that's why I always want to see what happens, what direction is the volume going when it's significant volume after the bell rings. So that's going to be key into tomorrow if we get a support break. If support holds, then bulls are just fine, keeping the daily uptrend. If we break 319.69, which is from that extended hours, we're then going to be looking down at the next level of 319.39. There's a little gap at 318.67, but we'll just be zooming out and looking at the weekly chart, and weekly consolidation will then clearly be underway, and we'll be looking for a weekly higher low compared to 307.13. So as soon as 319s break during regular trading, my focus then shifts to 307.13. That then becomes the most important level for me. As far as looking for hourly oversold bounces, that's potentially in play, looking for bulls to buy dips. But again, we have to see where we set up tomorrow morning pre-market because a lot's going to change overnight tonight as we see how things play out. So again, QQQ was very strong today, double top at the all-time high. And now after hours, we have a dump. So that makes that double top that much more convincing. And if we see a break of 212.24, that double top and loss of the daily uptrend would be much more notable. The financial sector has been weaker than the tech sector. Look at the financial sector today closing at the low, way different than the tech sector. But after hours, we are seeing the same weakness. We're down at 30.31, which means we broke into the lowest price we've seen in a couple weeks. So weekly consolidation still underway. The most important level for me is 29.35, which is our weekly higher low. IWM, daily inside bar, is breaking bearish after hours. And again, just looking at weekly consolidation, key level is 158.10. If the weekly uptrend remains intact, the bulls are going to shrug this off. It doesn't have to break tomorrow. We're talking about the next couple weeks. If the weekly uptrend remains intact, bulls are just fine. If the weekly uptrends break, then that shifts our perspective on the market. We've been bullish, the S&P 500, for a long time thanks to the weekly chart, keeping that perspective with every dip here. We were bullish in August because it was a higher low. We were bullish in September because it was a higher low. When we lose those higher lows, that changes things. So that's why these levels are so important for me. XLV, weekly support, I'm looking at 98.03 is a support level, but I personally would be considering really anything above 87.20 as a weekly higher low. Both XLV and XBI are not at risk of losing their weekly uptrend because it's been so long since they formed that higher low. XBI went straight from 72.97 straight to the top. So still looking for the weekly higher low, but it can form anywhere between here and $80 for all we know. So uptrend not at risk of being lost on these names. It's just a question of whether we see enough pullback to then favor equilibriums or if the bulls can hold on and favor continuation. The VIX is going to see a move up. We're going to be looking at 1640 tomorrow. If 1640 breaks, $16.90 and $18 are two levels to be keeping an eye on. And the weekly time frame, let's not lose sight of this pattern where we have our low, high, higher low. And if we break $18, that's a weekly trend change. When's the last time we've seen a weekly higher low and higher high in the VIX? I don't know. It's been a long time. That would be notable if that were to take place. So $18 is a key bigger level. Gold is enjoying this move. Bull break over the Sunday highs. That is very notable. 1600 psychological is resistance now. We were setting up for the potential of a 4-hour equilibrium, but obviously this news is taking priority. Anything above 1555.22 is a 4-hour higher low. And as long as we see a higher low every single day, we're not going to see any daily consolidation. And this pattern has been in play now at this point 13 days in a row. Silver, 1849 breaking to a higher high. Precious metals are enjoying the headlines. Bull miners had a good day today. Why did bull miners go up? Well, we had a triple bottom, the low of the last 3 days. That was the start. And again, 2 days ago, let's see, what's today? Tuesday. So Friday, gold went up $2 during trading hours. Yesterday, gold went down $9 during trading hours. I might have those mixed up, but the aggregate of the previous 2 days, gold was down $7 from when the bell rang to when the bell rang on the entire trading day. Today, it was up $5 from when the open to the close. Gold moved up $5. So again, it's correlation during regular trading hours that has the biggest impact. So if I'm a gold bull, or if I'm a miner bull, I want to see gold chill out gold, sit flat, and make all your bull moves during regular trading hours. Obviously, we will likely see a gap up open on these miners because of this gold move after hours. But in my opinion, it's more impactful when all of the move happens during regular trading. So here we are up in the mid 36s, well above the high of yesterday or the high of today at this moment. Oil responding bullish as well. Daily higher low is set at 62.10, and we're looking back at 64.69. 62.10 is now the most important level for me because that's our daily uptrend that's been intact for over a month at this point. Natural gas still not doing anything. It's fending off the bear flag for now on the daily chart. But again, anything under 229 is just a daily lower high. You could see a bull move up to 225, and I would still just be talking about the daily downtrend. So it's going to take a while for these natural gas bulls to shift momentum back in their favor. So one more check in here. SPY trying a little short-term bounce. Again, we're holding the 319 right now, those 319s. So we have to see where we stand tomorrow pre-market. A lot can change. We'll see if we get a response from Trump. Are we going to see escalation? To me, I certainly don't want to discredit war or anything like that. But to me, this seems like this response from Iran is more like throwing some rocks in your neighbor's yard after he does something to upset you. It doesn't seem significant in any way to me. But again, that's a very unexperienced opinion in the matter. And we'll see. I will always rely on markets and volume to dictate to me what really matters as far as headlines and their impact on the markets. So hope you had a good day. We'll check in tomorrow and see how it all plays out. But anybody bearish at the end of the day today, or bullish miners or gold, or bullish the volatility index, is likely going to have a good sleep. And that's one of the reasons why I prefer day trading, because there's a lot of positions right now who are not going to have a good sleep and who are going to think about charts the first thing when they wake up and check their phones right away. I really dislike that. That's why I prefer cash. We'll see you tomorrow.